Do you like Bob Dylan? You don't like his voice?
The first time that I heard Bob Dylan, I was in the car with my mother. On came that snare shot from Like a Rolling Stone. And my mother, she was no stiff with rock and roll. She liked the music, she listened. She sat there for a minute and she looked at me and she said, "That guy can't sing." But I knew she was wrong, you know. I sat there, I didn't say nothing.
But his voice is...
But I knew that I was listening to the toughest voice that I'd ever heard. Bob's voice somehow, it thrilled and scared me. It made me feel kind of irresponsibly innocent.
It's a funny voice, you know. It's like a voice that's never been one of the great tenors of our time.
No.
But it's got a timbre, and it's got a projection, and it's got a feeling. So.
Yes, I'm just as good a singer as Caruso. Have you heard me sing? Have you ever heard me sing? Oh, well, you see, right there now. Right there, we have a little disagreement. I happen to be just as good as him, a good singer. You have to listen closely, but I hit all those notes. And I can hold my breath 3 times as long if I want to.
I mean, all the attention has been given to everybody that looks, you know, that has long hair. That's a protest singer, but...
What does the word protest mean to you?
To me, it means, singing, though you don't really want to sing.
It means what?
It means singing against your wishes to sing.
Do you sing against your wishes to
No,
sing?
no.
Well, do you sing protest songs?
No.
What do you sing?
No, I sing all love songs.
How many people who labor in the same musical vineyard in which you toil, how many are protest singers?
How many?
Yes. Are there many who do?
Yeah, well, I think there's about 136.
Dylan was a revolutionary, man. The way that Elvis freed your body, Bob freed your mind.
Is it true that you have changed your name, and if so, what was your real name?
My real name was Konezovich. And,
That's the first or the last name?
That was the first name.
Who's Bob Dylan? I'm only Bob Dylan when I have to be Bob Dylan. Most of the time, I can just be myself.
Do you care about what you're saying? How can I answer that if you got the nerve to ask me?
Well, then
you got a lot of nerve asking me a question like that.
I have to ask
Do you ask the Beatles that?
I have to ask you that because you have the nerve to question whether I care.
I'm not questioning you because I don't expect any answer from you.
He invented a new way a pop singer could sound. He broke through the limitations of what a recording artist could achieve, and he changed the face of rock and roll forever and ever.
I know I've had a lot of influence on the people, yeah. But a lot of people had influence on me too. You know, when I started, when I was coming up, I was influenced by everybody that sort of formed the style that I'd come up with, so it's not a bad thing to be influenced by other people.
And that there's no doubt that his electric revolution and combining poetry with electric guitars is what made every band decide to write their own song. There's no doubt about that.
Do you feel that the feelings that you were writing for then are still relevant now?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because that's too much to lay on anybody, you know.
Was it too much then?
I didn't, that was never my intention, to be responsible or an example for anybody.
But you have been.
Well, that's not my fault.
Do one for me.
Do one for me.
Okay. No, you're in the way.
Thanks, girls.
Well, it's autograph time.
That's all you want.
Well, may I have your autograph?
You call your phone, you sign your autograph.
Come on, Bob.
Come on.
Now, you don't need my autograph. If you needed it, I'd give it to you.
In the 60s, it was like a different type of liberation. It was more about people's rights. You know, civil rights, people who've been downtrodden and oppressed.
Darkness at the break of noon, shadows even the silver spoon, the handmade blade, the child's balloon, eclipses both the sun and moon. To understand, you know too soon, there is no sense in trying.
I have no opinion about that.
Well, why?
Because I haven't heard you sing, actually.
You've never heard me sing. And here you are sitting here and asking me all these questions.
Well, you seem almost embarrassed to admit that you're to talk about.
Well, I'm not embarrassed. I mean, you know. What do you want exactly me to say? You want me to jump up and say hallelujah and crash the cameras and do something weird? Tell me.
Temptation's page flies out the door. You follow, find yourself at war. Watch waterfalls of pity roar. You feel the moan, but unlike before, you discover that you just be one more person crying.
Bob Dylan, the symbol of the 60s.
To who?
To the youth of the 60s.
Who says that?
Wasn't you the symbol?
I didn't never said that.
You want to avoid over-interpretation by singing your old songs in new versions.
Yes.
Yes.
So don't fear if you hear a foreign sound in your ear. It's alright, Ma. I'm only sighing.
Darkness at the break of noon, shadows even the silver spoon, a handmade blade, a child's balloon. Try to sit down and write something like that. And, you know, I did it. I did it at one time.
You don't think you can do it today?
Mm-mm. That's something I said? Jesus. I don't know where I could have been that day. I don't know what I said.
For living your creative life fearlessly and without apology and leading the way no matter how the times change. The National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences joins a worldwide network of grateful fans in presenting you this Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations.
Well, my daddy, he didn't leave me too much. You know, he's a very simple man, and he didn't leave me a lot. But what he told me was this. He did say, son, he said, he said so many things, you know.
I'm a worried man, got a worried mind. Nothing in front of me, no one behind. There's a woman on my lap and she's drinking champagne. Got white skin, got assassin's eyes. I'm staring up into the sapphire-tinted sky. I'm well dressed, waiting on the last train. Standing on the gallows with my head in the noose. Any minute now I'm expecting all hell's break loose. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed.
And the Oscar goes to Bob Dylan for Things Have Changed from Wonder Boys.
Oh, good God, this is amazing. I want to thank the members of the Academy who were bold enough to give me this award for this song, which obviously a song that doesn't pussyfoot around or turn a blind eye to human nature. And God bless you all with peace, tranquility, and goodwill. Thanks.
Do you like Bob Dylan?
Yes, I do like Bob Dylan, but his voice is